Yeah, I don't know where to start. How do you admit that you're falling apart? I mean, how will I admit that I'm falling apart? My mother's gonna worry, but I'm fine in my heart. I live the words that I've said, and I live with a voice that tends to tell me that I'm shit in my head. And well, maybe I should fuck it and be happy instead. I should just say fuck it and be happy instead, right? Right. Cause there's a lot of people trying to tell me how to deal with myself, but I'm not gonna listen.
What's up? Welcome to the Quiet on Set podcast, episode, I want to say 8. I think it's 8.
You're really loud for a Quiet on Set podcast.
What?
No, don't worry about it.
Is I'm really loud or it's really loud?
Don't worry about it, man.
I'm sorry, you interrupted my beginning and now I'm kind of lost.
Well.
Let's restart that. Hey, what's no? But welcome to the Quiet on Set podcast. I'm the host, Chase. Who are you people?
I'm currently eating lunch, but you can call me Yuki.
I'm currently eating noodles, but you can call me Sick Boy.
I just had some pizza, and once again, I'm the host. Yes, this is part 8, whatever. Fuck, well, I don't know. I'm like weirdly tired, but not tired at the same time. It's kind of weird.
I'm in public.
Oh, that's gonna be an adventure.
I know.
I know, right?
So before we get down to business, I'm gonna advertise on here as well. If you guys are watching this podcast right now and you haven't seen my super hot fire Christmas wrap, then go watch it this very second.
Didn't it get claimed?
It got claimed 3 different fucking times.
Lol.
But I got rid of 2 of them. And I'm working on the last one. But it's currently at 95 views. It was somewhere in the 80 views range within a week, which is pretty good for me. So shut the fuck up. Which is pretty good for me. So guys, you guys should go watch it and make it 100 views. Make it more than the first episode of the podcast. Make my ego
video?
bigger. Huh?
What's the video?
It's my Christmas rap.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, the Grinch that stole Christmas. But yeah, are you guys doing anything cool recent? Or have you guys done anything cool recently?
I got sick.
That's not very cool.
I came back from Thailand.
Yeah, how was that?
It was fun. Until my brother got sick yesterday.
What'd you do in Thailand?
Did some tennis. Did some Muay Thai classes because my dad was like, "This seems fun," and I'm like, "Why?"
I'm pretty sure it's called Muay Thai.
Muay Thai?
Muay Thai.
So I mean, if nothing else, I can fight people now.
That's good.
Yeah, and then I went to a night market and bartered for stuff, and it was hilarious because the stall had 2 owners, and the guy, he saw that I liked this skirt, so he was like, "Oh, it's 900," and then I was like, "Oh, okay," and then I left and I came back later. And I saw that it was the other store owner who's never seen me before. So I went there, kind of looked at it, seemed a little uninterested, you know, and then I kind of casually asked her what the price was. And then at that moment, the guy came back, and he was smiling because he was like, "Oh, you're back. So you're willing to pay 900?" But he didn't know I already asked the lady, and the lady looked at me and said 700.
Wow.
And then I continued looking disinterested and said 650, and she was like, "Sure."
Damn, you just
The
bartering.
look on the man's face, the look on the guy's face.
My money.
Such a savage. But that's cool. Everyone, if you're wondering where Matt is, you know, he's still here.
He died.
He's dead.
He got into a car accident and flew off into the sun.
Jesus.
No, he's not dead. He's just living in the sun now. You know, Man on the Moon, Matt in the Sun.
He's you can say it with me, Mad in Action.
Matt in action.
I don't get this.
I'm eating.
My favorite thing about talking to Jacob is when I could just hear like the fucking Rubik's Cube he's playing with in the background.
Man, shut up, dude.
That's honestly my favorite thing about Jacob.
I gotta keep myself entertained somehow.
I'm currently looking for a camera to buy on Amazon for $55 or less.
A camera?
Yeah, a video camera.
I mean, good luck.
I don't know. I found some. I mean, perks to Amazon Prime. But I wonder if it was just like Christmas sales or some shit and I missed it. That would be sucky. But anyway, it's the New Year's. Woo! Oh my gosh. 2020. Fucking Matt and Jacob's turning like 76 this year. Me and Yuki are going into our roaring 20s. Yada yada. Woot woots. We're finally going to be full grown adults.
Welcome to the boomers.
And we're not boomers.
I have an important question.
Yeah.
How much older am I than you?
Aren't you? I don't know. When's your birthday?
February.
Yeah.
How much older am
what
I?
is it? 3. You're 3 months older.
Oh, thank goodness it wasn't. It's not that big of a gap.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you're January, I'm December or some shit.
Wait, you were born in May?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother! High five.
Sorry, my reflexes were way too slow for that high five. My phone is in one hand. I like lifted both of my hands. I looked at them and I just sadly put them back down. The moment was over. Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, New Year, woo, 2020, yay, PPP. Man, real quick, Jacob, how are you feeling about this World War III thing happening?
World War III? What are you talking about?
The World War III thing's happening?
Yeah, I still don't know what you're talking about.
How do you not know what I'm talking about?
I mean, World War III hasn't been declared.
I'm not saying it's been declared. I'm talking about the memes, mostly.
The memes?
Have you been...
Oh, you're talking about the U.S. embassy bombing in Iran?
Was it a bombing? I thought it was just like a drone strike. Is drone strikes bombings?
Well, they bombed the U.S. embassy and then we're like, fuck them.
Oh, wait, I thought...
Strike their ass.
Listen, I have not been keeping up with it whatsoever. I just woke up with World War III trending on Twitter. And then
oh my God.
All the memes have been fucking killing me.
It's because Kim Jong-un is like talking mad shit, saying he was going to give the U.S. a Christmas surprise present.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so everyone's like, the fuck does that mean? And then the U.S. embassy in Iran was bombed.
Mm-mm.
So that's what that means.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yep. 2020, third day of 2020, and we're already talking about World War III.
Starting off with a bang.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so did we talk about this? Oh wait, yeah, the last podcast. So I guess I was about to ask a Christmas question, but we already talked about it in the last podcast, which is uploaded tomorrow. That's crazy. But you guys got any New Year's resolutions?
I think you asked us this last time.
Nah.
You did.
No. Did I really?
Yeah.
Why the fuck did I ask you
And
guys?
I regret not making a 2020 joke.
Why did I ask that question in the last podcast? Oh wait, because this is not the New Year's podcast. I'm wrong. This is not the New Year's podcast. Am I stupid?
Seriously,
Wait.
I regret not making a 2020 joke.
Hold on, wait. Okay, wait.
But I guess now that it's already 2020.
You can't make your 2020. Shut up. So, wait, okay. So this podcast being uploaded on the 4th. So tomorrow. So this one is being uploaded on the 18th. So wait, 18th upload first. Oh wait, was this the Pokemon podcast?
What?
Was this the Pokemon podcast, or was this the anime podcast?
I don't fucking know, dude.
I told you guys this in the last podcast for you guys to remember and remind me.
Do you think we actually listen to what you say?
I mean, you're both here, aren't you? Okay, let's see here.
I mean, yeah.
Well, time to look up.
Doesn't mean I'm paying attention.
Yeah, I'm paying attention. Shut the fuck up. Dude, if this is not the right podcast, I'm a fucking dumbass. This is why we don't record weeks in advance, because I start to get confused, confuzzled.
Mm-hmm.
What's this? Wait, this is Quantus. Oh, this is Quantus at 9. Yo, this is why we can't record so far in advance. I get confused.
Nice.
Thanks, I try. Okay. I'm on the editor right now.
Wait, how many episodes did the last Quiet on Set have?
How many? Oh, the one before this one?
Yeah.
Well, there is 2 iterations technically. So the one right before this one probably had like 2, and then the one before that one, I think it was 5, 4. 4
so
or 5?
we passed the magic together.
Yes, we passed it. Honestly, fuck those guys. I'm kidding. If anybody,
Harsh.
if any of you guys are watching it, I'm kidding.
Suddenly the subscriber count dropped.
Drops from what? 2 to 1?
Bitch. Actually, if we combine my 2 channels, I'm over 100.
And how many of those are repeats?
Actually, not a lot, to be honest. I was pleasantly surprised about that. No, if the number of people who actually watch the videos on this channel actually subscribe, I feel like I would be higher up there. Charlie, some of these
YouTubers to surpass PewDiePie.
I want to say I'm a surprise PewDiePie, but I think if I got at least like half of the subscribers that the videos get for views, I think it will at least have like 1,000 subscribers or some shit.
Wow.
I'm trying to figure out.
I mean, I always wonder who's watching these.
I wonder too. Okay, so we are currently 14 and a half minutes into the podcast. So I fucked up. I will take that L. This was supposed to probably be the anime podcast, and I just completely forgot.
The anime podcast?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be the anime podcast. Yeah. So the next podcast will be the anime. Right? Hold on, wait. Let me make sure this time. This one being uploaded tomorrow. This one's going to be uploaded the 18th. We are recording the 25th to be uploaded on the 1st of February. And once it's uploaded, we'll record on the 8th, and we upload it on the 15th, which is the day after Valentine's Day. Okay, so yeah. Right? 25th.
Should the Valentine's podcast come before Valentine's or after Valentine's?
We recorded
on Valentine's.
We recorded before Valentine's. It comes the day after Valentine's.
We need to fix the schedule.
Yeah.
No, we don't. Okay. Let me. Fuck. Where's my phone?
Can't we just upload it a day early?
No. That means I have to edit it a day earlier. I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm typing the schedule right now. During the podcast, you guys are here for the behind the scene. Upload But anyway, you guys talk about whatever the fuck you guys talk about these days.
What do we talk about?
What do you? I don't know. What the fuck you guys are doing with your lives? What? Okay. What are your dreams and aspirations? What is like your end goal in life?
End goal in life?
Yeah. Actually, no. Where's your end goal for this decade? So in 2029, yep, in 2029, where do you want to be in life?
Fuck, man, I don't think that far in advance.
Well, you better start thinking that far in advance,
But also
Jacob.
potentially dead.
You're Jesus, Yuki.
Why does
Goddamn.
everything revolve around death?
I know. She already mentioned it like 3 times. I just keep on trying to talk over it. And she's just gonna keep on mentioning it.
Yeah.
But yes, what is your where do you guys think?
This, she is in public talking about.
I know.
I can't wait till I die.
It looks like she's like around other children.
Yeah, it sounds like she's at a daycare center.
It's like, yeah, I can't wait to fucking die.
There are 2 young children in this place, from what I can see.
How old are the other ones? Oh, do they sound like you? Do you all just sound like children?
No, it's just that the kids are really loud.
Oh.
The other ones are Korean moms.
Oh, that explains everything.
Does it?
No.
Does it?
No. I'm just trying to make conversation. Sorry. Once again, I am writing the schedule on the chat right now, so I'm kind of half focused.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my plans for the decade.
Yeah.
Start a family, be the best dad as I can be.
Really? In this decade?
Yeah, you said decade, right?
How old are you? 21? 22?
21.
21, so... Okay, I mean, that's fair.
Something.
That's fair. 30. God damn. Yo, if we are still doing this podcast in 2030, holy shit.
Yeah, it'd be 32.
Oh, man.
Fuck no.
We should definitely try for that goal. That's our goal.
That's our goal, to make it to 20. We all know each other in our 30s. Gee,
Yeah.
that's... Oh, my gosh. I just realized how old I'll be at the end of this
We're
decade.
gonna be like old men at that time, dude.
Yeah, like all jokes
Am I also
aside,
going to be an old man?
all jokes aside, we're all gonna be old people at the end of
That's
this
not old,
decade.
dude. What are you talking about?
30 is pretty fucking old, all things considered.
No,
Yeah.
no, you can't say anything. You're Asian. You won't like change the way you look until you're like 78. All right.
But that doesn't matter. It's the age part.
So what? If you take care of yourself, you're gonna be fine.
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the number.
It's just the number, yeah.
The number is
it's the
big.
number.
Yeah, that's all we're talking about. It's the number.
Yeah, but that's not a high number though.
I'm not saying it's like the highest number ever, but for me and Yuki, who are 19, in 2030, we are going to be 30. That's all we're saying.
You guys are babies.
You're a baby.
Yeah,
I feel like a baby. I don't feel like I should
A
be
baby boomer.
yeah, baby boomer. Fucking,
But after World War III, my kids are gonna be baby boomers.
fucking Rubik's Cube. Pretty much, yeah.
Dude, like, for real though, when I get drunk, I get throwy. And when I get drunk, I play with Rubik's Cubes.
We can tell. Are you drunk again?
No.
Do we have to go through another intervention?
Oh, yeah, no.
Intervention.
I mean, we tried last time. Apparently, it wasn't enough for you.
Yeah.
You think I'm gonna listen to some babies like you?
No, you're a baby. A baby.
Oh wait,
Like I just
quickly,
said.
before we continue with our decade talk, did you guys actually see like your role titles
Hold on, I'll be right back.
What role titles?
for Discord?
What?
How I changed the color of your name. I had to give you specific role titles. Did you read them?
No.
So for
How do you
me,
read 'em?
you gotta click on your name. So for me, I'm Podcast King. For Jacob, he's New Guy. For Yuki, you're Asian.
Wow, thanks.
And then for Matt, he's never here. Thank you.
My name is so accurate. Wow.
No, I was
What
really,
would be odd?
I was really trying to like show each person's personality on the podcast, and like when I see you, I just think of Asian.
Thanks.
You're welcome. What are best friends for?
Apparently calling each other, I don't know.
Asian.
Apparently calling me Asian.
Okay. Sorry, I'm still writing the schedule. So what is your plans for this decade, Yuki?
Didn't I already tell you?
No. To die? Are you sticking with that?
I want to potentially be dead or potentially not be dead.
That's not a fucking answer,
how I
Yuki.
feel.
That's not a fucking answer. So my goals, my plans for this decade, is that in this decade, at the very least, okay, I've quite a few. So YouTube wise, I want to continue the podcast. Podcast is cool. It's fun. Huh? Until
2030. Until 2030.
I mean, until we just don't want to do it anymore. I mean,
2030.
hey, I mean, if people want to do it until 2030, I would do it until 2030. But yeah, continue the podcast, do more game nights. I mean, obviously, we started game night and the podcast like at the end of the year anyway, so it's like it's not like we were really slacking. I mean, I was slacking on it, but it's not like we were slacking that hard about it to begin with.
Yeah, you did get Liar Liar 2 out.
I did. I got it out. I finally got it out. Part 1 though. I realized that part 1.
I commented on.
Did you really? I didn't see it. Man, YouTube is really bad.
One.
Oh, the live chat.
Because it was happening live, and I was like, dude, why are you exposing my Instagram?
Oh shit! Did I not take out your Instagram?
No.
I can. Fuck it. I really thought I took it. My bad. I thought I edited it out.
I thought you were going to like cut that part out.
I really thought I did.
I cut back, it's just right there. And I was like, oh yikes.
Oh my god. I'll fucking edit it out. I'll delete it.
No, it's fine. I don't worry about people on YouTube finding what my Instagram is, but I do worry about people on my Instagram finding me on YouTube. So
wow. Why are you hating on the YouTube space? No, I'm kidding. But I noticed that this part 1, and like when we paused, the second thing after we paused, they were both 45 minutes. So I might as well just separate them into 2 parts then.
that was perfect.
Yeah.
Everything. You missed everything.
I'm talking about my dreams and aspirations of this decade. Yes.
Oh, never mind. You missed nothing.
Yeah. I was just saying to do the podcast as long as people want to do them. Apparently, Yuki wants to do it to 2030.
Man.
Just imagine, like, what could happen in 10 years? What if we all have children just running around? It's kind of like how Yuki's brother already runs around just on the podcast. So I guess there's no difference.
No difference.
But yeah, I said more podcasts, more game nights, hopefully. I never edited that fucking Pokemon one. That one, it was too long. It was too fucking long. And I had work. So maybe sometime this year I'll upload it.
Maybe.
But that's the YouTube side of things. Oh, I guess upload more gaming videos, but I've been really fucking lazy with that channel. And then on the real life side of things, the plan is for this decade to not only finish college, because I'm a college boy, but to also hopefully get work for a cartoon company. Those are my goals.
Cartoon?
Yes, a cartoon company. Those are my goals for this decade.
Job position?
I'm gonna be a writer, to be honest.
Writer? For like cartoon shows or what?
Yeah, for cartoon shows. I want to make my own cartoon and write for it.
I mean, you might as well just learn how to animate it anyways.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Nah, you better start now.
Maybe one day. No, I've been working on it. What's up? Are you saying Chase? Yuki? Or
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Me. Oh, shoot. What was I going to say?
Oh, my God.
I don't remember.
Well, those are my dreams and aspirations of this decade. Let's see how many I will stick with. Well, okay, not how many I will stick with. Let's see what I will actually complete in this decade. That's the right thing to say. No, maybe I don't know. I feel like saying having children and a family in this decade just sounds weird.
Well, yeah, you're still 19.
Yeah, exactly. Even though I will end at 29.
But by the end of the decade, you're going to be 30.
Exactly. I'm going to be fucking 30. But like, I always say that I don't want to have a child when I'm too old. Like, I always want to have a kid like mid-20s. Maybe late 20s.
I don't want to be an old dad.
Yeah, I don't want to be like 35, 40 having a child. Because I feel like by the time they're finally out of my hair, I'm so old.
Mm-hmm.
But yep, those are yep. And now Yuki, do you have an actual answer, or are you still sticking with the hopefully not kill yourself answer?
I don't know. Maybe be more motivated to actually.
Be more motivated in life. That's deep.
Like, actually finish my schedule for the term, which...
Dude, I legitimately forgot to sign up for classes until today. And I am scrounging for fucking classes.
I'm glad I'm not the only one then.
I have 3. I just need 1 more to get my 12 credits that I need for this semester. But Jesus Christ.
You only need 12.
Yeah.
You need 12 to be considered part-time, and then 15 to be considered full-time.
It's good enough for me. Whatever I get my...
I need 15. But my parents are making me do 18.
18? Are they Asian?
Wow, are they?
Man, I crack myself up. Oh man, have you guys? I don't know. It's fucking. I don't know. Have you guys watched anything cool lately?
I saw Star Wars.
Star Wars. I've seen the ending of that movie like
It's hot
30 times. So I've seen like there. What's his name? Snape. Is that his name? Snape.
Snoke? Snape is Alan Rickman's character from Harry Potter.
What's that? What's his name?
Potter.
Well, who's the fucking
Snoke?
who's the electrical dude?
Palpatine?
Palpatine. That's it. Man, how the fuck did I even
How
close
did
to
you
it?
get the name so far away?
Because I really
Yeah,
I'm not.
you know that electrical boy Snape?
Because I don't follow either of the not fandom, either of the stories. But I've seen Like, I think it was the end of the fight. He was zapping what's her face, Ray, and she was blocking it with one lightsaber. And he said some shit like, what?
Spoilers.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
What about your people who are watching this?
Oh my god, yo, listen. If you guys haven't watched Star Wars yet, fucking watch it. Like, what are you doing on the fucking internet? Is all I'm saying. When I did it, when Infinity War came out that Thursday or whatever, I just did not go on the internet for 2 days since I didn't get paid for 2 more days. You guys should fucking know better. Don't be on the internet.
Don't you work at a movie theater though?
I've recently started working at a movie theater.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't working. Yeah, I was a teacher when Infinity War came out.
What the fuck?
What?
You were a teacher?
Yeah.
We had this conversation last time.
Bro, I'm gonna be a teacher.
You want to be a teacher?
We had this conversation last time.
Yeah, dude.
Man, this shows how much Jacob doesn't know about us. He doesn't know what Chuki is. He didn't know I was a teacher.
Is, right? That's a candy bar, right?
What? No.
I'm playing, alright?
Congratulations, Chase, you're a candy bar.
It's your stupid, like, ship name.
Sure, it's our ship. It's actually our coat name, if you want to be more specific.
Your coat name?
Coat. But,
What are these sounds I'm hearing?
Jacob replaced his fucking Rubik's Cube with his glass of ice.
Shut up.
No, but seriously, we had the conversation about, like, Chase being a teacher and me working at a preschool, like, last podcast.
How the hell did you guys get
just not
hired at,
remember
like,
that?
preschool? No, I remember, but, like, how do you get hired at a preschool?
You have contact?
You apply.
Yeah, like, here, they just want you to have, like, 50 years of teaching experience.
Well, apparently not me.
I mean, it's a private preschool.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Private schools don't really check your credentials.
Damn.
They do sometimes.
Being a fucking savage now?
Yeah, well, not the ones I went to.
What was I saying?
Yeah, I guess. When I was in 2nd grade, I had a teacher, and all her credentials were honestly, she was a parent of one of the kids.
Wow.
Also, my mom keeps telling me that I should apply for a job at my brother's current school because I technically qualify.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna do it?
I'm qualified to work there.
You gonna
and
do it?
And I'm here like, what? How? Because they said you needed to have experience working with children.
Right.
And then I'm here like, oh yeah, I've worked in a preschool before. And then I'm like, technically, I could apply.
I wouldn't want to work at a preschool. I'd want to work at like a high school or something.
Nah, high school kids are fucking dickheads.
Yeah, exactly.
I like my kids to listen to me, which is why I worked at an elementary school.
Nah, elementary kids are like animals.
Same.
No, elementary school kids, at least
I
mine
went to preschool
were
because I
lit
want
as
the
fuck.
kids to love and respect me.
I found out
Also, I
that
want to feel tall.
okay, I found out that elementary school kids get really attached really fast,
They do.
and they're really into fucking Fortnite. Like, Jesus Christ, if I had to hear one more Fortnite reference or question, I was going to fucking kill myself, to be honest.
Did you ever have a kid in class just flossing in the back of the classroom?
Yes, like they flossed all the time. Or did like the Orange Justice or the L dance thing where they put the L on their forehead and I don't know.
I wouldn't know.
I don't play Fortnite enough. But yeah, teaching was cool. I feel like I had another question. I'm drawing a blank. Oh, anybody? I asked this question already, but I don't know if people's answers have changed. Anybody watch BoJack Horseman?
No.
Oh my gosh.
We ignore you.
Getting kind of triggered now. When is BoJack Horseman Part 2? For January 31st. Well, BoJack Horseman is probably my second favorite cartoon of the 2010 decade, and it's ending this month. I'm gonna cry.
What's your first favorite?
Shit. Steven Universe.
Steven Universe?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Holds a special place in my heart, along with Over the Garden Wall and Gravity Falls. Though it would definitely
I cannot stand those shows.
Why?
I am not a fan of the art style.
Why?
It's
Which one?
all of them, except Over the Garden Wall. That one's actually pretty decent.
Over the Garden Wall is amazing.
Yeah, well, it was just too short.
It was.
No, it wasn't
That
too
made me
short.
really
I feel
sad.
like the length was perfect for that show.
What?
I mean, it was short and it makes you want more, but at the same time, it's good that it's short because now it's just kind of preserved in that perfect little space. You know? It's not like those things that drag on too long and suddenly it's no longer. Yeah, you know?
No, I don't know.
But, yeah, I can't stand Steven
I'm making
Universe.
weird hand gestures and I'm still in public.
Yuki's throwing up gang signs.
Well, Steve Universe fans fucking bombard Jacob with hate comments because his opinion is
Do
trash.
it. I need some entertainment.
You sounded. I'm sorry. You sounded a little bit too edgy for me right there.
Yeah, that's right. Nah, I just can't stand it. It looks too much like everything coming out of CalArts. And, like, it's just so easy to replicate it.
Wasn't there like I remember there was like a post debunking the whole CalArts style type thing.
Post
I'm
debunking? What do you mean?
About because everybody was always complaining about how the CalArts style all looks the same, and then people posted how it has nothing to do with CalArts. If I can find the post, I post it. But
No.
That was from years
It
ago.
doesn't have to deal with CalArts itself. It has to deal with all the people who are successful that went to CalArts. Because all the people that are successful that went there were all close friends and had really similar art styles.
yeah, I mean it looks nice, so people use it for a reason. It's nice on the eyes, easier to animate. I mean, it all makes sense why people use the art style.
No, I get it. It just sucks.
Agree to
I get that
disagree.
it's an easy art style to replicate and animate well. It's just, it's not what I would have liked to do. I would like to do it my way. But, I don't know. Like, if you showed it to a person who doesn't watch cartoons, it would just look the same thing.
Yeah, I guess.
No, nah. Just, I'm too. We can do this later. I'm too tired. Not too tired, but it's too much research I will have to do. Because just from memory, I wouldn't say they look exactly the same. Because that would.
Well, no, not
It's kinda-
exactly the same. I'm just saying they're very similar to the point where if someone who doesn't watch cartoons or animation in general, they would think it was the same thing.
Same thing. How?
Very curvy lines, very bright colors, really vibrant, all that stuff.
So you're saying same show or same what? The same artist?
Same art style.
Same art style.
Well, I already said it. Like, if someone watched it,
Yeah.
that Steven Universe and that other one, Gravity Falls, they didn't know it was two different shows. They might get confused thinking it was the same thing.
Let's look up Gravity Falls. And then let's look up Dev Universe.
Are you really looking this up during your own podcast?
Yeah.
I think so.
I mean, it's not my podcast. It's our podcast.
I mean, you started it. You just hired me for it.
I mean, I didn't start shit.
Yeah.
Technically,
What's my
Yuki,
paycheck?
and Matt. Nigga, where's my paycheck? Look, the very second I get paid is the very second I get a computer.
You get a new computer.
Don't
Yeah.
get puppy claims.
The very second I stop getting copyright claim, whatever, is the second that I become a happy person. I'm just happy with life again. You got me down in the dumps. YouTube hates me. I feel like they blacklisted my channel, to be honest.
They might have.
Like, I don't know. It's kind of wild. I was about to say something. God damn it. I need to start writing stuff down. Because I'm forgetting stuff really fast. Fuck, what was I about to say? Yep, I forgot. Guess it's gone.
Lol.
It is gone, never to return. God damn, yeah, oh wow, that's gonna annoy me. It was on the tip of my tongue and then it disappeared for the rest of my life.
It'd be like that sometimes.
So I guess I'm just gonna move on with life and never look back. You guys want to hear about this girl I'm talking to?
Sure.
Oh, I wonder if this is.
Oh, was that her?
Let's see. No, it wasn't. But there's this person I'm talking to, and she's kind of fucking annoying.
Did you tell her?
No, but I feel like she should get the hint at this point, and she's not. She the thing is she's very full of herself, but in like a really annoying way. Because usually I can handle people.
Okay.
I can handle people who are full of themselves. Because I know I could be kind of full of myself, but I can handle it in like doses. It's like constant with this person. Like,
Oh.
it's not like full. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not full of yourself as in she's legitimately full of herself. Okay, so for example, what she just texted me was like, "Yeah, I'm sick right now." Oh fuck, where's the text? Let's not paraphrase. Let's just find it. She says, "Now I'm back home, nice and sick. People wish they could be as sick as me." And it would just be shit like that constantly. I'm like, yo, shit, like.
Like she's sick in the like disease sick.
Yeah, and then oh fuck, man, she takes a lot. She takes. I'm
I
trying to
just
find.
zoned the fuck out. What were you saying?
Wow, Jacob. Thank you for listening, Yuki. I'm trying to find more fucking examples. Or like, So she said, "I know. See, everyone loves me. Told you I'm better than you." And then we just shit like that constantly. I'm like, yo, can you chill the fuck out? Can we have a normal conversation? Yeah, that's about it. Just I need to vent.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a person I'd hang out with.
It's not a person I would hang out with, to be honest. Let's see. We've been recording for 48 minutes. Goddamn, I thought we were
For real?
We
Yep,
It
48.
just seemed like 5 minutes ago we were 14
talked
minutes
about
in.
nothing.
I tried to burp and nothing came out. That was kind of weird.
Oh, nice.
Ah, fuck. Ah,
Yo,
shit.
keep that in for the podcast.
Don't you know already? I keep everything in for the podcast.
Oh, do you?
Unless it's something
much.
pretty bad on the top of my head. I think like in the one that I did without you guys, I said something pretty bad. I had to cut it out.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Fuck.
Didn't even cut out my Instagram.
Look, I'm trying to get you more followers, Yuki.
Thanks.
So then they can go on your Instagram.
As long as it doesn't happen the other way around.
The next time you post, oh no, I dropped my Phantom thing. The next time you post on Instagram, I'm gonna post in your comments, hey, everybody should go check out her YouTube channel, Tiny Asian Basement Demon.
I will block and delete you. I will block you.
What? I'm trying to show support. Like, whoa, you guys like this drawing, you should check out her YouTube channel, Tiny Asian Basement Demon. And then they would check it out. They're like, whoa, this sounds pretty cool. Now I relate to her even more.
Dear God, no. Like, my Instagram has people who know me in real life.
Exactly. They're like, man, I never felt so close to you before.
Yeah, I've never heard you swear this much.
Do you swear a lot in real life, Yuki?
With, like, close friends.
Wow. Sinful.
The closer friends we are, the more I swear around them.
Sinful. I never cuss around anybody. I just gotta keep it PG, you know?
Sure.
PG, parental guidance.
Never sworn at you. It's either you are a child or we're not.
You cut out there. I'm assuming you said we're not. Stupid. Oh, I got a phone call. That's cool. Trying to think. I feel like, oh man, I have nothing really to talk about this podcast. Mostly because I wasn't prepared for this to be a topicless podcast. I really thought this was the New Year's podcast, but I was off. If anybody's watching this right now, if you want to leave a comment, or I mean not a comment, a question for us to answer, you can do it. And
Right now?
Yeah, right now, do it. And we may answer the question. Who knows? I might not feel
How
like
do they
it.
do that?
Once the video is uploaded, you can do it in the comment section down below.
Wait, right now?
No, not right now. Right. I mean, if you're listening to this when it's uploaded, then yes, right now. Just comment down below.
No, but like, how are we gonna answer it right now?
Huh? Say that again.
Time.
Hello?
Jacob said, how are we going to answer the question?
How are we going to answer the question? Oh, when we see
How
it.
do we answer it right now?
When we see it.
But like, if they
I think we're just confusing.
But if they put a question like in the comment section of this video that's being uploaded next week, how are we going to answer it right now in the same video?
When we see it.
I'm gonna go get a beer. I'll be right back.
I don't get what's so confusing about this. When we see the question, we'll answer the question.
Alright, let's find a new topic.
Nah, I think we should continue on this one.
Nah, man, my brain hurts.
I don't know why your brain hurts so much. It's a pretty simple thing to understand. Once you see the question, we'll answer the
Yeah,
question.
what's up?
I have any
What's up?
near-death experiences.
Ooh.
How many have you?
Ooh. Let me think.
Have we all had near-death experience?
I've had a few.
No, I don't really do dumb shit.
I almost got sucked into
What?
a dam.
I got to 3 car accidents this past year. If any of those kind of
Damn.
near death, yeah.
I mean, were they crazy? Or were they just fender benders?
2 of them were crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
The first,
yeah. Those. I guess those count. Do count.
so the first, hold on.
Damn, Yuki's like too concerned with this story.
Sorry. Okay. People keep on texting me like I'm. I swear I feel like people don't text me until I start doing a fucking podcast. So the first one was I was driving. God damn it! The first one I was driving to work, and then I don't know what the fuck the other driver was doing, but they like just turned right in front of me. Like they were on the other side of the intersection, and they just turned in front of me. I guess they thought they could beat me. I don't know what the fuck they were trying to do. And yeah, it was a pretty bad car accident. Like my car was totaled. The fucking airbags popped out. I almost like ran right into a tree before I like slammed on the brake. I think I blacked out for a couple seconds.
Oh,
yeah, it was pretty bad. But I got $1,500 from it, so that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
at least you got money out of it.
Yeah, and it wasn't my car; it was my mom's. So.
Wow.
Harsh.
But then the second one was it was last year, 2019. It was on my birthday. I had to go to this thing with my coworkers. So one of my coworkers was driving. And I was already kind of scarred from the first car accident because that was my first ever car accident. And then I was like sitting in the back, and like something was kind of sus to me because I was looking around and I was like, the cars next to us are not moving whatsoever, and we're like still driving at a normal car speed, so like 40-ish something miles per hour. And I saw this car in the corner of my eye moving forward, and deep down in my soul I was like, we're about to get in a fucking car accident. But then like no car came. But something that did happen was a person came out of nowhere, and my coworker just hit this dude.
Oh.
You hit a guy?
Yeah, she just straight up hit a guy. It shattered the windshield. He was okay. So this one wasn't near death for me, but it was near death for the guy. But yeah, he like
oh god.
He shattered the windshield with his body, and then like rolled off the trunk or rolled off the hood. He was fine. I think adrenaline was like really pumping hard. And also I think maybe this is just me assuming. I think he was undocumented because he didn't want us to call the ambulance or the police or anything. But yeah, that. And then the third one was just I was fucking in Vegas. There's like these. I'm not sure if they're in California. I don't think there are, but like there's like these turns where it's like. I don't know, it's not part of the road. You have to like do this little loop-de-loop type thing. I don't know what it's called.
A roundabout?
No, it's not a roundabout. But you have to yield, essentially. You have to yield.
Talking about a roundabout?
No, it's not a roundabout. But you have to yield for the traffic. So while I was sitting there yielding for traffic, like, you know, a normal person does, I like looked behind me to see if there was any cars coming. And then in the corner of my eye, looking at my rearview mirror, I thought I saw a car, but then I like looked again and just disappeared. So okay, then I was just imagining things. And the next thing I know, I just like felt a car hit my car behind me. And then she tried to blame me. She tried to blame me, saying, "Yo, why do people keep on calling me Jesus Christ?" And then yeah, she tried to blame me, saying, "Oh, why'd you stop?" I was like, "Motherfucker, it's a yield sign. What do you think I was gonna do?" But yeah, those are my car accidents. You guys can talk. I'll be right back after this phone call.
For sure.
Okay.
No, just answer it on stream.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Whack.
Now, so.
Yeah.
What about your near-death experience?
I mean, I fell into a lake when I was a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then, like, storm was happening, so, like, current was pushing me away from the boat, and I couldn't swim.
Mm.
Yeah. Trying to think of another one.
Had a similar experience to that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can't think of any other ones, really.
For mine, that was similar to yours. One time, my dad took me swimming in the ocean. And that was when I was much younger, so I didn't know how to swim.
Right.
So he was actually just holding on to me. And it was like kind of a windy day, so the waves were really large, but we swam like into the sea, into the deeper areas where, you can't touch the floor at all. And I don't know when, but at some point a wave came, and he lost me in the ocean.
He lost you?
He lost me in the ocean. I mean, I don't know what happened. The next thing I know, I woke up.
Damn. Actually, you know what? No,
Still alive.
I remember one thing that happened. I was at the beach.
I can't believe he fucking lost me in the ocean.
I was at the beach in Hawaii once for a family wedding or something, and the current pulled me out, me and my cousins, pulled us out really far, and we were being pushed back in, but really far away, like almost a mile down the coast, and there were these like really jagged rocks like where we were going to, and this huge wave came up and just crashed us onto the shore right next to these rocks, and we almost got.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, it was scary.
No, but the thing when my dad lost me in the ocean, he basically lost a hold of me, and I see my mom. Hi, Mom. Bye, Mom. I'm so confused. She just walked into the place and then left. Anyways, so he lost a hold of me and basically just dropped me in the water. And then he was like reaching out, but he couldn't find me in the water.
Damn.
And he eventually found me.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm here now, but good times. Any other near-death stories?
I don't have any.
Jacob?
Not that I can think of at the moment.
So,
Not one of mine.
So, to end off the podcast.
Okay, so, wow,
Wait,
Dave.
Huh? So to end off the podcast, since apparently I have to be somewhere.
Ooh.
Don't say ooh.
Jacob's life plans.
What?
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 What were you saying?
What?
What were you saying?
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah, you were saying something and you like cut out.
Oh, I said you have life plans.
Huh.
Midlife plans?
No, I just said life plans.
Oh. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Any other way to end off the podcast? I think we should go around and say what our favorite color is.
Our favorite colors?
Yep. My top 3 favorite colors is in order: purple, orange, and gray. I think yellow will be number 4, but
Explain.
explain my favorite colors.
Yeah, explain why those are your favorite colors.
Purple, because red used to be my favorite color, but then my mom used to bitch about me picking red because her favorite color was red, and I played a lot of Saints Row, and their game color is purple. So then somehow, I don't know, somehow it's just like that became my favorite color. And then like all through middle school, I was really known for liking purple. I had this whole thing called PIP, Purple is Power. Yeah, I don't know. That was just my thing.
Your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I mean, my YouTube channel is all purple because of Saints Row. Honestly, actually, so really is the purple comes from Saints Row, and then the name Chase comes from this Marvel comic book series called The Runaways. There's this nerdy guy named Chase, and that's how I got my at least the first part of Chase. I'm not sure where the last name came from because I thought it was I took his last name and made it go from English to Japanese and was Arisu, but I did it recently and it's not that. So I have no idea where the fuck Arisu came from. And apparently at first it was Arisu, Arisu, not Airsu. So I have no idea what the fuck young me was doing with that name. But yes. Orange, I'm not sure. I just like the color orange. Maybe if I had to like give it to someone, it's probably from Michelangelo from TMNT. If I had to pick how I like the color orange. And then for gray, when I first started YouTube, my channel name was the Army YT, and it was like this whole thing, but overall, like the whole group color was gray. Ever since then, I just like the color gray. It had to be like dark gray though. Light gray looks kind of stupid. And those are my explanations of my top 3 favorite colors. What about you, Jacob?
Cool.
I don't have a favorite color.
What about you, Yuki?
Red, purple, and yellow?
Red, purple, and yellow. Explain why. Oh, and yellow will be my...
Red, purple, and yellow.
I just said explain why.
Oh, red because I look good in red.
Okay.
Duh. Purple because there was this comic series that I've been working on for a really, really, really long time.
Yeah.
And the main character's name is Violet. And then everything about her was like, a lot of things about her were very purple themed. So I got so used to it that I started really liking the color.
Mm.
And yellow is because it looks happy.
Actually, yellow is my 4th favorite color, simply because that was like my first favorite color, apparently. Like that was the first color I recognized when I was a baby.
So you just kicked it down to your 4th favorite?
Well, it was my favorite color for a while till like elementary school, and I made it red because of One Piece. The main character of One Piece is Luffy, and he's pretty much known for the color red. Yeah. And then I don't know, it's just, I guess over the years, these other colors kind of beat out yellow. I don't know, yellow's just kind of a weird color, I guess. I mean, I don't look good in yellow. Like, I don't know.
I am currently wearing yellow.
I bet you look trash.
I'm wearing
I look
dark
bright
blue.
and cheery.
Actually, I'm wearing yellow right now that I'm thinking about it.
Small.
I'm wearing the fucking... But underneath the yellow jacket, or vest, whatever, I'm wearing a purple, I think SNES game controller type shirt thing.
Cool.
Yeah. But anyway, cool. Is that the end of the podcast?
I think so.
I guess so.
Cool. Man, we need an outro song. What should be the outro song for this?
Crawling by Linkin Park.
Okay. Sure. But yeah. Fuck, how do I end these podcasts? I've been your host, Chase. I've been your host with the most and the roasts, eating toast, but a boast. Who are you people?
I'm still in public. So you can call me Yuki.
I'm sick, but you can call me Jacob.
I love that Jacob just stole Yuki's outro thing.
What?
He did.
That's what we do. I don't fucking know what we do.
I mean, Matt and me, we just say, "Hey," or these are our names. And the Yuki was known for the whole, here's a random fucking thing, but you can call me Yuki. But then you started doing it. And then...
I thought that's what we were doing. Alright, whatever. Bye.
I think it's because Jacob didn't really do any podcasts with Matt.
Oh yeah, that's probably true. And he didn't know
So the only...
He didn't even know where to watch the podcast till the last podcast.
I
know.
still barely know where to watch it.
I sent you the fucking link. Just click the link. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time. This is Quantum Set. Sign off. Peace. Yes, subscribe. Yes, fucking subscribe.
Bye.
Don't trust anyone, not even me.
Some people concentrate on style too much, but I think I just forced myself to smile too much, and that should soon end for the best. Yeah, I wanna live my life with no stress, love life and feel blessed. Like, it's kind of funny on the inside. I'm trying to be a man, but really I'm just a little child. Shit, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Is there anything else?
Oh yeah, my jaw hurts a lot because I grind it with stress. I was an idiot recently and lost a lot of my friends. Nothing